cannot ignore climate change, but that we have to recognize that we need to be thinking about climate change in the context of other major problems that the world faces, in particularly poverty, where 1 billion people are hungry, in particular energy poverty, where 1.4 billion people have no access to electricity, and in terms of water, where almost 1 billion people don't have access to sufficient fresh water. So we need to be thinking about these issues of food security, water security, energy security in the context of climate change. And the other point is that the world population is increasing very fast. This sometime in the next few days, the 7 billionth person will be born. When I was born, there were 2 billion people on the planet. And we are looking to another 2 billion, 1 billion in Africa, 1 billion in Asia. So this increasing population is generating bigger demand for our natural resources. So my message is we have got to take these things seriously. We've got to look at them not in isolation. We can't look at climate change and forget about food. We can't look at water and forget about climate change. All of them have got to be thought about together. And that's why we need to come together for this. And most importantly, we need to be thinking about how science and technology can help us address these problems. Well, there is no real solution other than the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions as quickly as possible. There will be a number of solutions. One of them is reduction in demand, that people are more careful with energy. The second is that we need to be thinking about ways in which we can produce energy in a way that uses less carbon. So we need to be looking to a movement away from fossil fuels into other types of energy production, whether that is nuclear or renewable, or in fact alternatives are to use fossil fuels, for example coal or gas, but to actually sequester the carbon in a way that it is stored away. So there are many solutions. Some of them are technically extremely difficult, and at the moment we have no single answer. But what we need is a will by the international community and individual countries to reduce those greenhouse gas emissions.